Hi!
And welcome to Off the Record Music Review.
Yay! Yay!
Today, we're looking at distinctive voices.
Now, Nikki and I have traveled and time traveled the world, trying to find and collecting distinctive voices, listening outside of concert venues, everything we can to bring you our favorite top 10 most distinctive voices.
So we put together our top 10, and we don't know each other's picks, so we're guessing along with you. Fun!
So when you're looking at distinctive voices, you really want to find a voice like no other, right, Nikki?
Yeah, that's right, Bill. So it's either going to be like breathy or raspy or metallic or hard or sexy or dirty or dark.
Yeah.
It's a voice like no other.
And don't forget, Nikki and I have very different tastes in music. We both love music, but we are very worlds apart with this. So it's going to be interesting for us to see what each other has picked. But first, here's Nikki with a very special announcement.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment if there's a distinct voice you think that we forgot that we should know about. That maybe we should know about it.
Okay, so let's get into our top 10 most distinctive voices. And Nikki, who's coming in at your number 10?
All right, my number 10 super distinct voice that you must know. I'm going to first just describe the voice for you.
Okay.
It's a woman. I think she sings like her lips are always smacking together.
Okay.
Very deep voice, and it's kind of husky and smoky.
Okay.
It's a voice like no other. The song that I picked from her that everyone would know, and that's very distinctive, is Believe.
Oh.
And it's Cher.
Woo! I was going to pick Cher as my number 10.
You were?
I just booted her out. That's awesome. Perfect.
Hilarious.
Okay, good.
So, Believe was the first case of auto-tune. I don't know if you know that. Widely used. This sort of changed our genre for a while. And I also like her voice from Sonny and Cher when she did Babe. I got you, babe.
Yeah, for sure. Good choice.
Yeah, there you go. Cher.
My number 10 is a guy, and he has a song as part of a band called The Walk. And he's kind of gothy, kind of dark. Any idea who that might be?
I don't know.
Okay, one of your favorites too.
Okay.
So it's Robert Smith of The Cure.
Oh, okay.
I had him up there with Cher, Morrissey, and Susie, and I was like, who am I going to pick? And I'm glad you picked Cher.
Okay.
But yeah, he's got that kind of, he's kind of talky, but he's got that kind of whiny, sad voice, but also kind of joyous, dark. He's got a lot of things going on in his voice.
Yeah.
And he creates a really great atmosphere in his songs with his voice. And I think right away you can hear that and you know exactly what you're listening to and who you're listening to. So Robert Smith is my number 10.
I liked it. It's a good number 10 pick. Okay, my number 9. Very distinctive voice. Part campfire storyteller.
Okay.
Part rockabilly rebel.
Okay.
Deep, dark, hard voice. The song that
Johnny Cash?
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash. So I picked Ring of Fire because, come on.
Of course.
I Walk the Line as well, but
Yeah.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Yeah.
How could you
That's
not love
great.
it? I love his voice. I love it.
So my number 9, the song is Sisters of the Moon. And it's Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac. So another song I would like would be Seven Wonders by her as well. But that's my favorite Stevie Nicks song. So a husky tone, great vibrato. You know it's her right away. And, lots of power, passion, kind of conversational too in the lyrics. A lot of the time it's not even rhyming, but somehow she pulls it off because she's got such a cool, witchy voice. And that song, Sisters of the Moon, is really it shows her voice better than anything. It starts out very quiet and she's belting out the end. Lindsay's playing crazy guitar at the end. It's just a wild song.
number 8 for me. I'm gonna say that her voice is clear and beautiful and full of angst and emotion, and she can make you sob. Um, I feel like she kind of sings with her whole mouth is being used for everything. That's the best way I can describe it.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about?
Nope.
She's won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
Barbara Streisand?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I love her voice. I just love it. And like my favorite song probably is The Way We Were, from the movie of the same name, which I could watch 100 zillion times and still sob that they're supposed to be together.
My number 8
Okay.
is Canadian and country-ish, folky more than country.
Okay.
I think he's passed away now. Any idea who I'm talking about? Song is Carefree Highway.
I know.
Also has the song called Sundown. You do.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So Gordon Lightfoot
Yeah.
is my number 8.
That's a good one.
And
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
And it's funny when you read about, because normally you don't read about these people.
Yeah.
His voice, I've always associated with sort of childhood storytelling. Every time I heard it when I was a
Yeah.
kid, I would think, oh, there's that guy that tells those folky stories. And he's
Yeah.
just got that, he's got
Yeah.
quite the, but when he started out, his voice was a little more pure folky. And I guess as he got older and he was smoking and drinking, it kind of changes the whole tone and became this high-pitched kind of folky, I don't even know how to describe it. It's very unusual.
Yeah.
But that's when he found really big success when that happened. So
I think you should just do a little bit for us.
I just did.
Oh.
Carefree Highway.
Yeah.
Get off the stage.
Not that I'm a huge Gordon Lightfoot fan, but I kind of like his voice. I just wish I
Yeah.
liked his music better.
I'm not really a Gordon Lightfoot fan, but in a Canadian icon kind of way.
Yeah, but he does have a distinct voice.
Yeah,
right?
very distinct.
So
Number 7 for me. Okay. I think he sings like he really means it. He is big, like when the emotion comes out, it's big and he means every word. He kind of yells it. My song that I picked by him is King of Pain.
okay,
So it's
Sting.
Sting. Anyway, I like his voice a lot. I think it's like when we talk about distinct voices, you always know it's him, Roxanne! Even when he was with the police, even afterwards when he was just Sting and without them, but like everything he did, Interestingly, one time I did yoga with him at Downward Dog in Queen West. That was kind of cool. And I love that he was like sort of big Amnesty Live Aid, always for, that sort of thing. It's kind of cool about him too.
So my number 7, I'm going to make you try and guess at this one.
Okay.
A classically trained prodigy, but also is very punky and frightening. You've seen her in concert.
Oh, is it Nina Hagen?
Nina Hagen.
I almost picked her.
So honestly, there's no one like Nina Hagen. 5-octave range, crazy operetics that sound perfection, and then the crazy weird punk and all the different languages she sings in. The crazy thing about Nina Hagen to me is if she wanted to just be a normal singer, she could. Just sing normal pop songs because she has that kind of voice, she can get away with it, but she just wants to do her own thing and write about UFOs and Jesus and being a punk, and that's calls herself the mother of punk. But yeah, screaming punk, opera, just wild. No one else sounds like Nina Hagen.
Loved it. Love it. Love it. Good. So my number 6 is you'll know for sure. It's a guy. His voice embodies emotion in everything he does. He, I would say, has a voice like a bottle of hard drinking scotch.
Wait.
No.
Okay.
My favorite song by his is What a Wonderful World.
Yes.
Which he had to sing in a whites only club as he came in the back door as a black man. which I think is incredible that he could sing songs like that and make everybody, cry. They were so beautiful. In a beautiful, sad, glorious way. So yeah, it's Louis Armstrong. They called him Satchmo or Pops.
So my number 6 is kind of a duo, but I'm going to focus on one person in the duo. And they are from Sweden. Do you know who they are? It's ABBA. And it is Anna Frida from ABBA. But I'll talk about both of them. So you've got Anita as a soprano and Frida as this mezzo-soprano. And together they have this kind of shiny pop voice that no one else has ever been able to duplicate. I've always thought of Frida as kind of the main sound of ABBA, because a lot of times she was doing all the backing vocals herself and layering them. And she just has a really cool, sort of smooth voice that can bring it up into this pop mania thing.
Okay, so my number 5, she sings very breathy, soft, but super strong, almost untenable. She's so filled up with emotion, so clear and honest. I think she's like nobody else that came before her, but lots of people came after her and tried to be her. My song that I love by her is What Was I Made For?, which is from the Barbie movie, or she wrote for the Barbie movie, and so it's Billie Eilish. And I mean, lots of her songs were really great too. She did, that song for No Time to Die for the 007 movie, which was also really great. Also like Bad Guy. And I kind of like that her brother Phineas is her producer. Kind of cool.
Yeah. But it's hard for someone who's not doing mainstream pop music like that to be as successful as she is.
Yeah.
And with a cool voice like that.
I think maybe her voice is so distinct. It makes all the difference.
Okay. So my number 5 is from one of my favorite bands of all time. And the song I've chosen is Planet Claire. And the singer is Fred Schneider.
Yeah.
I think nobody sounds like Fred Schneider on earth. It's amazing to me that someone who sounds like that, who really doesn't sing, just kind of sing. I think it's called Sprechgansing or something is what they call it, when you're just kind of talking, singing. But to me, he kind of sounds like I put down like a flamboyant, sinister game show host from a John Waters movie. That's what he sounds like when he sings. Okay. There's always something a little sinister about it. Even when he's being silly, it's kind of a little, that seems a bit off. Yeah. But amazing, a guy like that, who is not a singer, luckily has 2 people with him that can sing, but can have, major hits through 2 different decades.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's just not a one-hit wonder. You would think that would be a one-hit wonder with a voice like that. But he's managed to have radio success with that.
Didn't we go see them not long ago?
We did. Yeah. And then I went in September again, yeah.
Okay, for Planet Claire. Okay, Billy, why don't we just switch it up a little bit and you tell me your number 4?
Okay, so my number 4 is from a very cold country. Do you know who it is yet? The song is A Hidden Place. Hidden Place, not A Hidden Place. Hidden Place. And it is Bjork.
Yeah. I knew she'd be on your list.
Or you pronounce her Bjork.
Bjorken?
Kidding.
Bjorken Dorken?
Bjorken Dorken. Loved her since the Sugar Cubes. You always know it's Bjork. It's very unrhythmic, and it's very it's emotional at the same time. A lot of it, there's not rhyming schemes going on. She's just sort of all over the place. But somehow it works with Bjork. She can be very like in your face, screaming, like frightening. And then she can be like, a mom holding a baby. And you're like, how does she go from this to this? Like, no one sounds like Bjork. And she sounded like that since she was a little kid.
My number 4 song kind of sings as if his chin is pulled in and his bottom teeth are out. Very influential. Glam rock.
Freddie Mercury.
No.
Oh, David Bowie.
Yeah, David Bowie.
Okay.
So, I wrote down my favorite song by him is Lazarus, which he wrote on Black Star.
Oh, that's the last album, right?
His parting gift, to everybody because he knew he was dying. And I love that. I actually love that song so much I could listen 100 times over. But like he also is like nobody else, and his voice is like nobody else's. And you, as soon as he's singing, you're like, oh yeah, Dave Bowie. And I don't know if you remember this, but I also liked him in Labyrinth, where he played the Goblin King. You remember that? In his little cult film that he did, and then it was like nothing, and then suddenly it was a cult film.
Cool choice. Good choice for him. My number 3 is someone I got to say has, I think, the nicest, most buttery voice of all time. And the song I've chosen from them is called In Dreams. They're in the 50s, 60s.
Bobby Darin?
Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 or 4 octave range in the song In Dreams. You can really hear that range, especially near the end. Like he just hits those falsetto notes that are just incredible. But yeah, I just think his voice is the purest, most awesome voice. Seems effortless all the time. That's the best word I can put on his voice.
Choice.
But yeah, I love him. I think he's awesome.
Yeah, he could have been on my list for sure. I never thought to put him on, but that's a good one. So your number 3, I don't know. This is one of my favorite singers. I don't think this is going to be one of yours, but the reason that she is one of my favorite singers is because her voice is so unique and like nobody else's. Okay. When she sings, she closes her eyes and her hands sort of move back and forth. It's very breathy and kind of high. It's super odd and quirky. It's full of emotion, and sometimes she just squeaks. Yeah, so it's Anais Mitchell from Bonnie Light Horseman. But her voice, the song, I could pick 100 songs, and I wrote down like Comrade Sweetheart or Your Arms All the Time or Sweet Bread. But the one I like the most is called Summer Dream. And it's just so languishing and beautiful. And then sometimes just as she's singing, she'll just do a... some kind of, I don't know, I just love it. It's so, nobody sings like that. Nobody's like that. I love it.
My number 2 is one of your favorite singers of all time. Ooh. And especially way back when. And the song is Wuthering Heights. Kate Bush. Kate Bush.
Oh.
I was being sarcastic. It's not.
I'm like, oh.
4 octave range, sometimes hitting 6 or 7 octave range. The reason I chose Wuthering Heights is because it's probably the most distinctive sound of her and probably the second most famous song by her, Running Up That Hill. In the beginning, I mean, she was 16, 17 when she started, so she did sound like that kind of almost like a fairy version of Joni Mitchell, I always thought. Like so cutesy and quirky and weird. And then as time went on, you know, she developed all these different ways of singing. And became very theatrical and dramatic, like crazy voices happening throughout the albums, crazy high-pitched operatics and low, weird moans, and she just did everything with her voice. Yeah. But I think in the beginning, you could not mistake, like when that song first came out on the radio, people must have been like, what is this?
Yes.
Because it was so crazy.
And then there's been a resurgence. And then there's been a resurgence of her.
Yeah.
Recently.
Yeah.
It's a good choice. She does have a very distinct voice.
Yes.
Okay. My number 2 is a guy. Really anger-fueled, but smart. My favorite song by him is Lose Yourself.
Oh, Eminem.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And I love him. I love his voice. I love his songs. I love everything he stands for. I think he really represents the underclass in America, you know, in a way that nobody ever did before. And he was not precious in any way, but you would always know it was him in a field that was never represented at all by someone like him.
Sure. My number 1, and I've chosen a weird song. So the song she does is Summertime, but it's not normal for her. Normally it's rocker craziness. And it's, she's more late 60s, 70s. You wear a shirt of hers sometimes during the show.
Oh, okay. Totally fair. Yes.
And who is it?
Janis Joplin, of course.
Janis Joplin.
Of course.
Yes. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Janis Joplin because her voice is a bit too glassy, raspy for me. Like this song, Summertime, that I chose, it's just, as soon as it starts, it's a really soft, slow song, but you can hear her, like that glass throat tightening coming in and the power that she has behind everything that she does. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of her voice, but I will say, I mean, I think it's incredibly distinctive more than anything. And I put her above the rest just because I thought the time period she comes out of, there was nobody like her. Maybe Grace Slick was kind of close, but not even close to Janis Joplin. For that time period, crazy. Yeah. Her voice, her songs, her music, her behavior, crazy for that time period.
Okay, my number one, you of course know as well. I do think you like him. His voice is like he was having sex with you. Yep.
Frank Sinatra?
Yeah. He made love to you with his voice. It was like butter. I felt like he was full of chants and optimism, and my favorite song by him is Summer Wind. Summer Wind. I love it. I love everything about him. I've talked about him so many times on the show. I thought he was really stylish and clean, you know? I know, I liked him. I did get to see him in concert too at Maple Leaf Gardens with Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet.
I know. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the most distinctive voices that Nikki and I do not like. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad voices. Yeah. We just don't particularly like them. So Nikki, give me one of yours.
Bob Dylan. Hate him. Hate the voice. I actually think it's really crazy because he's such a poet. Like there is nobody who made such amazing, like the first lines to a lot of his songs are incredible. And he was so prolific. He was such a prolific writer. What a terrible singer.
I'm going to go, my number two is, unfortunately, Nikki, one of the ones you said in your top 10. Okay. Do you want to guess who it is in your top 10?
Sting.
No. Louis Armstrong.
Oh, Louis Armstrong. Oh, I could see you hating that.
And I know he's really talented, and I get it. He's a genius. He's, but it sounds like something stuck in his throat and someone's choking him. And that's all I can think about when I hear his voice.
Yeah.
I like his music, just don't like the voice.
Fair enough. Well, just because we're on that topic, my other second choice I hate was also in your top 10.
Who was it?
Can you guess? It's a woman. Kate
Bush.
Yeah. Yeah. She was actually my number one, but I wanted to wait.
Oh, okay.
I hate her voice. I hate it. So no. I feel like when she sings, she sounds like she's swallowing her own words.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it.
And he's choking and she's swallowing.
So high and annoying. I hate her. I can recognize the talent, but I hate it.
My number one, it is David Byrne from Talking Heads.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been able to tolerate his singing. You'd think I would, because it's kind of Fred-like from B-52s.
Yeah.
But it's on his own. Like, I like their music. Yeah. I just can't stand his staccato yelling. What did you call it with the guy from Safety Dance, Men Without Hats? You called Ponzi.
Oh.
That kind of like robot. Yeah. Which is fine if you're part of something, I think. But if you're the lead singer in a band, it's just kind of obnoxious to me.
Yeah. But that's a good choice.
Anyway, can't stand him. So that was our Distinctive Voices show. I thought you had some great choices there, some surprises for sure. What do you think, Nikki, makes a voice individual?
I think it's a lot of stuff. I think the voice, when it reflects the singer's personality, when they can really belt out emotions using their voice in a way that's distinct and different. I think when they really connect with an audience or something in the voice that connects with an audience. So it's sort of like the more distinct the voice, the more they can convey the deep emotion through their sort of unique textures, like a grunt or a guttural grunt, all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
What? Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for watching Off the Record, everybody. I hope you find your distinct voice. And if you have a distinct voice, let us know underneath who you think should have been on our list. Because, we went through a lot of people here, didn't we?
And if you think it's me, it's true. I do have a distinct voice. I did do a lot of voice work. Don't put me down in the comments, okay? Don't.
I'm a voice actor, so put me in the comments if you think it's good. I don't know.
His voice wasn't so distinct. It was kind of like every man.
It kind of is. Okay, see you soon.
Bye, guys.